Welcome back to Storm Akima. Storm here.
Jessica here.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi, Storm.
So we are watching more Loki today, episode 3 of season 2. Sylvie ditched because Lokis have difficulty staying.
They do. It's harder to stay.
It is.
As Loki has finally learned that it is harder to stick around and clean up your messes than it is to make them.
Yes. Oh, do you have a cocktail?
I do. Share? Today's cocktail is a Miss Minutes cocktail. Our first one was the Loki word, I'm calling it. The last word cocktail. The second one was my Kang special, and this one is a Miss Minutes.
What's the best tasting one so far?
Well, the Loki word is actually a last word, is what it's called. A mezcal last word is what I made.
Nice.
And that one's one of my favorites. I really like that one. But that one uses chartreuse, which is great for green. Beautiful, lovely green color. Impossible to get right now. So I can only use a little bit.
So it's very special.
It's made by special monks in France who don't share the recipe with anyone.
So you have to come over and have that drink. I need to try that because that sounds amazing. I love that you're like doing all these cool cocktails. Mine are just so simple and boring. I mean, they're still fun, but like yours like have a lot of meaning behind them, and I love it.
The Kang one was a lot of fun too because we got peas blossom, and that like dyes the whatever spirit you're using a bluish purple. So it's perfect for Kang.
Oh, that is fun. Thank you for sharing that with us, Jessica. Who's going to make one of those drinks now? So you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. That's creative. Ta-da!
Like a little 10 penny.
There she is.
1868, Chicago, Illinois.
This can't be the right place. Oh, bless your heart. Now,
bless your heart.
See that window there? Uh-huh. The important person you were going to meet. The one at the end of time. He told me that we need to put this package in that window. That's it? What do you mean, that's it? It was his plan, meant to protect all of time. Then why didn't he do it? He's dead. What? This was the plan he made when he knew the end was near for him. Get back, someone will see you. Better.
Oh yeah, much better. No one will notice that. Totally.
It's a floating, glowing
totally
clock. It's alive.
At this exact moment in time, yes. And what do I get in return? When he's back where he belongs, atop the TVA, you and I will be right by his side.
Oh no, it's the handbook.
Yep. So he can start anew and do the same thing over again.
The TVA will be destroyed. And we're all gonna die.
There has to be another way. We can hack into the system.
Really? Oh, that is such a relief.
I think you made it as an idea.
Oh, we can hack into the system.
He's so smart and so naive.
Face to face with the woman who tried to kill us both. Or maybe she got out of her system. Let's focus on that cartoon clock.
I love that.
The cartoon clock also wants you dead.
Mm-hmm. So you need a big eraser or a big delete button.
We got a hit on the tip. Breadcrumbs, that sort of thing.
Liberty Bell Day's debut on 4th of July. Ghost Clock. Tickets to On the Midway.
Ghost clock.
That's her.
Ding ding.
Ghost clock.
Ah! Scary picture. Angry clock.
What do you call that? Breadcrumb. Exactly.
It's a big breadcrumb.
With a little zoom in. It's good.
Old school.
The Cracker Jack concession stand is a high traffic area.
Little old married couple.
Yep.
Has to be a joke.
Odin. Thor.
It's completely inaccurate for this. I don't think that looks like Odin.
He is a little sad he's not on there.
Yeah, he is.
What was it?
So there. Oh, so this must be that ending credit scene.
Yeah, the one from Ant-Man.
Yeah.
She does like a good drink. But perhaps we can shape it.
Crap.
It's him.
He remains.
He remains. Loki, look where we are. I mean, does he really look like he's smoking concrete?
Loki's like really scared.
He is.
Energy of the past, present, and future flows all around us. So you can light a few bulbs? Big deal. You'll need a lot more than that to light a whole
Small-minded.
city. Power the entire planet! So,
Who?
call it a dream.
Uh-oh. Those guys in the audience are going to be a problem.
Step aside.
As I was saying, where can we talk?
That's quite a device you've got there, Timely. But I still have some doubts. Oh, it's still a prototype, albeit one that
I think his choices are really interesting, acting-wise.
Yeah.
acquire. No, I was thinking more along the lines of a partnership. You give me the patent rights, and I'll facilitate production.
Yeah, because that went real well with Edison.
Yeah, right?
Don't do it.
Don't do partners. Excuse me. Thank you for coming.
Oh, he's not going to take no for an answer.
Oh no.
Wow, right up front.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Whoa.
You stepped on my foot. I do apologize. I assure you any physical contact.
Him saying that.
Incidental.
Oh! It was fake.
Oh my god.
It was all a ruse.
Who's destined to become he who remains. You sure your plan is gonna work? I told you it's not my plan, it's his plan. And quit you worrying. With our help, he'll be all he's meant to become.
Please, will you handle this, please? How about we settle this outside?
Okay, this will be fun.
What is
Oh!
Billy Abraham Lincoln doing?
Outside. Excellent suggestion. I agree.
String you right up.
The amazing Loki, everyone!
I was like, yeah, okay. Oh, that was awesome. Where'd he go?
Mr. Timely, I need to talk to you about something.
Yes, my future!
Oh, he's with the pigs!
My sushi and I would love to tell you about little business. It's too late. Timely! Excuse me.
In that case, nope, gotta run.
Nope.
Out with the trash.
Alright, you're clearly really good at getting away. We have that in common. Sylvie!
Oh crap.
You stay out of this.
Oh no.
Just wait!
You're gonna fight again.
You've done enough. Get out of my face and let me finish the job.
Come on, stop.
TVA is destroyed. There won't be a life to go back to. Not for you, not for anyone. And we can't fix it without him.
Mobius, you're the one who
Does she listen?
Don't play the teamwork card on me now.
Can I play the you tried to kill me card? Does that get me anywhere? Because the TVA is melting down. Whoever lived?
And now he's hearing all of this too.
I have never met this man in my life. I didn't give him this book. I never heard the name Victor Timely until today. I was shocked when I saw his face too. Maybe you're right. Maybe we should throw him off this Ferris wheel. But we need him.
I'm so scared.
Needs him. The lives they protect. Need him.
You haven't got a clue, have you?
Oh god.
I think Sylvie might be right here. Like, this is just a more con. He's a con man.
It's a really hard thing.
This is all very familiar, isn't it?
Ah! Oh my god!
Ghost clock.
That must be fun for her. That would traumatize me for life.
This is on you.
The music.
A little bit more communication, a little bit less stabbing would be helpful.
Love is a dagger, Jessica. Always involves stabbing.
I've got like a little fridge in there. A little mini fridge.
Refrigerator chair.
Absolutely singular.
Why, thank you. You're pretty singular yourself. At least, you will be.
What do you mean?
It's complicated.
It's high time someone tells me exactly what is going on.
Keep me by your side. I'll keep you safe.
The two of you work for TVA.
Well, even before the TVA, or her, you
Look
created
at this.
and we work together at the end of time with you.
That's not dissimilar to what the wizard, the gentleman, said to me.
The wizard.
Why are the two of you in cahoots with him and his butler?
I can't trust him.
Why not?
Loki helped murder your variant.
Outside!
Look, you may have been robbed of what thing you thought you were buying, but there's a perfectly good refrigerator chair in there.
I know. That's pretty awesome.
He's mine! Rat bags!
Well, you'll pay for that. That was great.
Wizard Man and his butler, the SS Heron.
I know. What's going on with Miss Minutes?
She gonna tell him?
Yes. You brought it to him the way the postman brings the post. We both know whose plan it was.
Well, whoever it was,
It was yourself. Aw, nice. So many theories right now. But Miss Minutes doesn't like it.
Or she
Ah. Well, he touched. I don't know. Moved away.
I don't think she's jealous of Renslayer. I just think she wants,
Credit or power.
her due.
Yeah.
Oh, or she's jealous of Renslayer and is pushing her off on this boat.
Whoa. Wow.
Partnership. You had to do it.
Oh, she's bad.
Oh, because he doesn't do partners.
Yeah.
I was thinking, it might be smart to lay low for a while. We made quite the ruckus back there.
Yeah, it is actually getting kind of weird.
will be.
When you first created me, long before the TVA or multiversal war, I was just a simple AI, just something to play chess with. But you knew I could be more for you. But there was one way
She's gonna be
never.
crazy.
Yeah.
Why didn't you allow me a real body?
That wasn't.
If I had a body, we could truly lead together.
Partnership?
Yes, that's something I don't know how to do.
You never even tried with all your powers.
Yeah, she's changing a lot all of a sudden.
Yeah.
All this pent up anger.
Your computer.
There's a lot happening here.
Instead of what I could have been. Your Put that down. Don't do this. We're a team. You need me. I love you.
Wow, that just blew up.
Lover's tiff.
Okay. I'm actually glad she's there, but I don't know. Is that like a mega pruner? An old-fashioned pruner?
Yeah, it looks like a like.
But none of your words mean a thing. All that matters
Oh,
is
poor guy.
order versus chaos. I'm order.
Oh no, she's gonna do it. Was that Sylvie? Is Sylvie listening? Who did that? I didn't see Loki move. Yay!
Oh. It was Sylvie.
I don't know though. She's maybe she's listening to Loki. Maybe not.
She did just pull her machete out.
I know. When I saw that, I was like, no.
That was a very mild hair flip.
You do terrible things.
It sucks.
Sylvie, that's the same thing they said about you.
You don't know me.
And Loki's not even trying. I know she's so close, but
Get him out of here.
all right, good. Bye.
Here we are. I suppose I've been a box you've been wanting to tick for a long time.
She could have stabbed you.
Be careful what you wish for.
Okay, literally a seat at the end of time by yourself.
And like, when did she send her? Like,
Like right after.
before, right after.
Oh,
Oh, no,
yeah,
it's been a
yeah.
while.
Love you.
I should have known.
You can't trust her at all. I need more information.
I know.
Very
What's gonna
different kind of
happen?
episode. Dramatic music.
Dramatic.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
learning more about this Victor Timely, I thought he was a very interesting character. I really felt for
Yeah.
him. And him having that stuttering issue, like he's super smart, and just thinking of He Who Remains, he was, you know, at the end of time, he's lived a very, very long life, more than any god. Like he's been at this position for like thousands of years, maybe, who knows? And he was just a very different person at the end, because when you live that long, you're by yourself. He was by himself a whole lot. So anyways, like I was trying to relate that He Who Remains to this variant, and they are still very different. They're not the same. Again, like you were saying, like he's a variant, and I know we debate a lot where they need his aura to fix the loom or whatnot. And originally I was thinking that it was the actual He Who Remains, not a variant of him that they needed. But I guess if the variant's close enough to him, then they can match up the aura.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, is they keep calling him a variant. And I believe that they believe that he is a variant. But is he a variant? Because he is on the Sacred Timeline. When they did that, when they went to Chicago, it said Sacred Timeline, not like branch 1-5, whatever. So is it a variant? He could just be He Who Remains.
Yeah, and maybe, I mean, it can get really complicated and fun to talk about, but He Who Remains had a plan. Like and it's not it's a very complicated plan, because he had to make all this happen and control thousands of branches to make the Sacred Timeline. And how many times did he have to do this originally to be successful and to have a backup plan to restart? You know, he has a lot more knowledge than anyone else that he's telling. Even Miss Minutes, which was really creepy, by the way, this episode, or, you know, with Renslayer. But so I'm thinking, Of course, there's still stuff we don't understand, and I think you might be right that he might be the original, but he can't tell them that for some reason, maybe to protect himself. He doesn't
know. It's still early him.
Yeah, he doesn't know, but maybe the he who remains that died knows and didn't want to tell them because that way it would protect him with what order he has to do things or something, so he doesn't get killed or whatever.
And like I said, I think Sylvie's kind of right about what she was talking about when she was in the Ferris wheel with them. It's like, this is a plan from He Who Remains that is that he set into motion. Like, he knows what he's doing. He knows how, like, the guy managed to kill every other Kang out there. And end up on top. He's smart. He gets it.
And he's very different than what you would expect, you know? Like, you would just think, I don't know about power hungry, but I just didn't expect this very kind, stuttering, vulnerable guy. Like, he is very unique, and how
vulnerable is he?
I know. That's the thing, because I really do think he might be the original. I mean, maybe he's close to it, but I think there's stuff we don't know, and He Who Remains that was killed by Sylvie knows exactly what he's doing as a backup plan, and that is actually him in the past.
But he's also like, he is totally willing to rip people off for money, which is one thing. He's totally willing to throw Renslayer overboard just because she said the word partnership.
Yeah.
Like, I both believe that he is this kind of like, you know, unsure, maybe kind or at least thoughtful person, but I think he's willing to do a lot of bad things if he thinks it's the right thing to do. Which is very much in line with He Who Remains.
Yeah, and I agree. You know, seeing this different side of him, and you know, hearing this where we see like in other storylines, like even in Marvel with Infinity War with Thanos, like, you know, if you kill him as a baby, he won't do it again. He won't be around to cause all these issues. And he didn't do it yet. And okay, so we'll say that He Who Remains, Victor Timely, is a variant. And when he was talking to Sylvie, Sylvie was going to kill him, and it's been tough for her. Like, she doesn't want to murder people, especially when they seem innocent, you know? And he's saying, like, that's not me. I'm someone different. That's not me. So, tangent again, that also brings me back to my original theory where that he might be the original, and He Who Remains that was killed said that he's a variant, lied that he's a variant, so that way he can play innocent and seem believable, where he's like, that's not me, I'm different. And talking to Sylvie like that, you know, convinced her not to do it because she didn't want to murder someone begging for his life, you know. But He Who Remains, the original, also said that Loki's never met up with him at the end of time before. Like, that was new. So I think this was the first interaction. He could have been lying. He could have been lying about that. So I was going to say, like, I would think this is new if I'm trusting He Who Remains, that Sylvie talking to this variant of himself, you know, is a whole new experience. But it does have a lot of interesting points where I agree that Sylvie, I think, is partially correct. I was agreeing more with Loki last season and a little bit still in this season, but it's tough. It's really tough. I mean, kill him, like, and will it solve things? I mean, it's hard.
If we're looking at a very logical, like, utilitarian view, I think maybe the right thing would have been for her to kill him.
Yeah.
But from I want Sylvie to flourish, and, you know, and get over her trauma and stuff, not go, you know, deal with her trauma, and like, I feel like that she did the right thing for herself, you know, because she's saying the same things that people said to her. Like, they wanted to prune her as a child because of nothing she did, just because her existence might cause a problem for them. And that was the same reason she wanted to kill him. Not because of anything that particular person did, but because his existence might cause a problem for her.
Yeah. And
if she does the same thing, she's just feeding into that. And that was like the whole thing she's against.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she was right to not kill him for herself.
I agree with what you said, and it makes me think even more that he might be the original because he said all the right words to keep Sylvie from killing him because she could relate to what he said. So that, now I'm starting to worry more about it because I liked Victor and I'm like, oh no. So now he's going to the TVA. What are they going to do with him at the TVA? I mean, I know they need his aura, but is he really going to help out? Is it going to be worse now that he's there? Maybe there's some other thing that they can do to fix the loom, but just jumping way ahead, I think it's going to come down to the TVA has to be destroyed and all the people in the TVA have to be on a timeline. But people can't be able to destroy branches anymore. But if you don't have the TVA, maybe you can't.
So someone made a comment, I think on the last video, where they were talking about incursions that are coming in with the, like, Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange stuff. The what if, like, they've talked about all the incursions that can happen, and having all these branches can cause these incursions. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's something that TVA can pivot into, you know, that if they're less like, let's, you know, prune all these branches and kill trillions upon trillions of people. Why don't we instead become like the incursion police and be like, all right, we're going to make sure that the time can branch however it wants and get as many variant Lokis as your heart desires. Mm-hmm. And we'll just be around to stop people from going from dimension to dimension and causing these incursions that would cause problems. I feel like they could do that, assuming that He Who Remains doesn't take over again and we're all stuck with
I know. And
original TVA.
I'm hoping that could work. And as we know, just with all the Kangs, like, it just sounds like they are too powerful to stop. And if there's only one Kang could stop all of them, like, the way you have to do it is you have to take them out from the beginning to make the sacred timeline. So something different has to happen, which, like, completely not anything that we're thinking. Which, what do you do at this point? So, yeah, I do agree. Like, I think that would, I'm sure it'd be way complicated, but, you know, having, like, a police force to help control things to a certain extent so things like people don't cross over or whatever. There's just so much debate there, but that would be better than actually killing off a lot of branches because that's really terrible. Definitely a better scenario to be in. Like last season, I just kind of think that Sylvie wanting to free everyone and have no TVA, I think that is what needs to happen eventually. Like right now, they need the TVA to fight Kang or whatever they have to do there. But
first they have to stop the timeline from imploding or whatever.
Yes, there's a lot of things going on presently, time, you know what I mean? Like, presently, we'll just say.
And then probably fight Kang. And then...
Yeah, and then eventually, I feel like Loki and Sylvie will have to protect the timelines or something. Like, they'll be the guardians of it or whatever.
Yeah.
Or maybe it'll be a sad ending where everyone is free, the branches can keep moving along the way they should, no more TVA, and people can't cross over into other universes, any multiverses. Yeah. So Sylvie and Loki have to just be separate. But she, you know, hopefully she'll have her dream of just staying on a timeline like she is, and, you know, but we'll see. Too much crap going on right now that we have to handle first. But yes, I think He Who Remains, Victor Timely, love the name. I really think that he is the original, but no one actually knows that. So
yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards, is that he is the original He Who Remains.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And that this is all just part of a cycle, and like an endless cycle that they're going to have to stop in order to get this to, like, end.
Yes. And I want to give credit to Sylvie for actually not killing him, though, because helping herself, like, that was a huge step for her. Because her and Loki fighting again, I was like, I was so exhausted from that. And I get it, like, they're on different sides, different beliefs. But I'm glad she really thought about it. And, he who remains, or Victor saying that to her, she didn't want to kill him. Like, she had him there, like, ready to kill him. And she decided not to, which was a huge step for her. And she didn't even kill Renslayer. So, she gave it a lot of thought. She said that it's been torment for her. It's, the obsession's not good. And she didn't kill two major people.
That line. Yeah, I like that line a lot. That was good.
Yeah, she was awesome at that. And so I do give Sylvie credit for not doing that, but I do think it might have been a mistake not to kill Victor. Interesting. Let us know what you think. What are your theories? Because I always love to hear that.
I'm really curious. I really miss Thor and Loki together.
Me too.
And I'm really looking forward to the day that they get to team up again.
Yes. Do you remember Get Help?
Yes, I remember Get Help.
Get Help. We're all playing Get Help. Yeah, I actually want to see that because we had Thor movies, a couple more after that. Well, Thor's been in other movies too, like Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff. So, and Infinity War, we don't see because Loki died. Yeah, he died. And Thor doesn't know. It's a variant kind of sort of. He keeps saying that it's the original Loki that earlier in the timeline, but still, I'm kind of like he's branching off. He is a variant, but of that Loki. But still, he should meet up with Thor. It would be very nice.
I really wanted to see Thor's tattoo.
Oh yeah, he had a Loki tattoo on his
in
back.
memoriam, but it's Loki ?
I forgot the details of it, but now I want to go look at it because I remember spotting that in Thor: Love and Thunder, and I just freaking love that. So, yes, definitely a must do. I look forward to seeing that, and I'm glad you brought that up. You were awesome.
He's definitely jealous. That's the whole reason he was going on about it. Is he's jealous he wasn't one of the people on there.
I know.
Balder the Brave was.
Yeah, now I really want that. So, family reunion in a happy way. That'll be good. So, love you guys. Have a wonderful evening. Can't wait to read your comments. And we'll see you very soon, as always. Bye, guys. Bye. I hope you have glorious purpose.